Okay, so we're killing him too?
Actually, I don't know.
Left on his own again.
I don't remember.
He is still determined to find the famous
I'm just saying, like...
But he's telling you why he left and what he was doing.
Only before I leave,
Alright.
there's one thing I wish to do. You see, Master Logan has left most of his books.
What books?
Teach you Logan sorcery. You have done much to assist me.
Are they in your pocket?
I guess, because there's nothing over there.
Has to share.
Do we not have all these spells?
We should have most, if not all of them, honestly.
It's just the idea that it ends there is
Purchase
like,
item.
why would it end there?
Yeah, no, we
Fall control.
we don't
that
have
would be nice.
all of these, but we do have some of these. Oral decoy, I think, is a weird one. I think magic shield is pretty okay. Magic weapon is all right. Fall control, I have no idea what that is.
I assume it's like a feather fall kind
probably.
of thing.
Sorcery developed by a certain surreptitious sorcerer at Vinheim Dragon School. Reduce damage and noise from fall.
I feel like the noise part isn't as important. But
It is
okay.
important because you do make a lot of noise when you fall, and the enemies that are blind but not deaf will find you if you do.
Sure.
This
How
sorcery,
often does that happen, though?
along
Really?
with Hush, explains the extravagant cost of hiring Vinheim spooks.
Is that just their way of saying
That's
assassins?
Yeah, assassins from Vinheim are called spooks.
Okay.
It's a real weird name for that.
I don't know. It's just like I guess I'll stop talking about it because you
keep
don't
going, keep
want
going.
my
Yeah,
reaction.
I'm
You
listening.
keep
I am.
stopping me.
I'm
It's
actually
just
hearing you. Go.
absolutely the most bullshit edgelord thing to be like, oh, well, you're happy? Well, that means you're sad now. It's like, no, you go do something else. Like, fuck. Like, when we finish this game, that doesn't mean we're done with all video games. We play a different video game.
Well, what if we play all the video games?
Then we make one. Or start reading
I gotta-
books. That would actually, be a thought.
I guess. So one of the things that we missed up doing, or that we just had the opportunity and we didn't do,
Why do we
is
have
that
two of
there's
those?
actually an item in here. You know what? We've got too many souls for me to be doing this right now. Let me
Hey, can you repair our sword?
Yeah, I was gonna go to the Daughter of Chaos first, and
Can you just repair our sword before
Okay.
we forget? Because that thing breaks
Yeah.
constantly. It's like half dead.
Okay.
It's
No
just
problem.
I had to do it like twice during level grinding. That was just level grinding.
Yeah, I know. It's because it's a katana. Katanas in this game have really, really low durability.
It makes sense.
It does actually. That is a
They're really
pretty
thin.
Understandable. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. I thought it was really low. I was like, are
No,
we
we
being
just haven't
invaded?
stoked that one.
We're not even human. Yeah, we can go up one more. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So once we go from, I believe it's 9 up to 10, we should get the final instructor for pyromancies.
Okay. Wait, like there's another guy?
Yeah, there's one more guy,
Okay.
and that's actually the important one. So this guy and Laurentius, or Lorenzo, or whatever the fuck his name was, they're the two that are your low-level guys, and there's two of them on the off chance that one of them dies.
Which is
Which
pretty
did happen.
easy.
Yeah, it's super easy to do.
I mean, it's tempting to kill this one guy just
The
on
other
principle.
guy, by the way, came down here, and we had to kill him because he hollowed out. Because when he got down here, you told him that you found high-level spells down here. And when he got down here, he could not figure out where the hell you got those spells. Or
Okay.
Engi wouldn't sell them to him. It's kind of unclear, but the point is that he took the entire trip down into Blighttown and had nothing. There was nothing for him to gain from
And,
it.
like-
And he knew immediately that there is some way to do it, and he couldn't do it, and he hollowed out.
Pick something else to do instead?
Like, you could say that there's a lot of characters that are kind of like, well, why don't you just do this? But it's like, no, it's you could argue that the undead curse makes you fixated on things. Like, you must do certain things. There is a reason to believe, I think it's one of the later games for Dark Souls, starts treating the undead curse like a form of magical Alzheimer's as well. So it doubles down and it goes, okay, so this is, here's the fucking, here's the whole thing where you're gonna hollow out and you're gonna become a zombie if you don't, complete your dreams, or if you do complete your dreams. And then on top of that, here's the other part of that, which is literally like, okay, well, if you're, I don't know, like, crap, I think I'm running the wrong direction. Oh no.
I think you are.
I'm
That
talking.
was just a dead end.
Yeah, that was totally the wrong way.
Yeah, you can probably... I think you're in front... Yeah, that's the pit. Just jump in the pit.
Yeah, I know. I know where the pit is.
You didn't
I'm
a second ago.
trying to remember where the hell I'm actually supposed to be going down here. I'm not looking for the bonfire, by the way. It's
Okay.
that item there. Which is almost... It's so fucking difficult to get.
Is that a...
It's a
what?
jump.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, right? There
Ah.
we go.
Ah!
Yeah, I don't even care. I just wanted that item, so I'll do everything I can to fight these guys, and that'll...
Well, you
Probably
got
be
the
enough.
thing, so...
Yeah.
Can you just bone
Bone
home?
home. I wish I could, but I don't have it in my my items right exactly now.
Okay.
You see, it's only gold pine resin in that thing right now.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's a dog here. Fun.
What?
I don't know. It's okay, it's 5,000
Well, you're
cents. Who gives a
boning
fuck?
home. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Okay.
less than we get from one
Yeah.
run at the phalanx.
I just wanted to get that one fucking item because we have skipped over that like 8 times, and it was
Well, that
annoying the
was
hell
a
out of
little
me because
difficult
I
to
kept
get.
forgetting it was there, and I had to look up where it was again just to remember, and I was like, oh fuck right off. It's the covetous silver serpent ring. It's this. The serpent is an imperfect dragon and a symbol of the undead. Its habit of devouring prey, even larger than itself, has led to an association with gluttony. This silver ring, engraved with the serpent, rewards its wearer with additional souls for each kill.
Well, that helps.
I think it doubles
Put
the
it
amount
on.
of souls you get. Well, to put it on, we'd have to take off one of our other rings, and it can't be the Havel ring. It would have to be the Wolf ring,
That's fine.
and that's our combat ring. So,
Well,
we've only
we'll
got 2
go-
fingers apparently.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah.
But, like, go kill something that we kind of know the soul count of.
I don't really know the soul count of anything.
Oh, I know that I want to say the Shreks are like 500.
Okay, we can go check that then.
Yeah. Go get in his swamp.
Yeah, I'm gonna go step in his swamp. We're done, by the way. I think the session is over.
Well, go,
I mean,
go kill a
we're
thing.
gonna do this, obviously, but I'm just letting you know.
Should
like,
I
I'm-
start on final thoughts? Because I kind of
Yeah,
have
yeah.
been
Go
final
ahead
thinking
and,
this whole time.
I mean, just keep talking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So I've had people try to claim this game is about optimism and not giving up. It's like, okay,
Oh, no, this game's about giving up.
okay, no, I've heard other people say it's like, oh, well, if you give up, then you go hollow, and it's like, okay, well, this other guy got what he wanted, and then it's like, well, it's dumb to try and put a positive spin on that. And
No, yeah.
this game from the beginning has made me feel like it doesn't want you to play it. Both in the difficulty spike, the dumbass controls that are like complete shit. I'm just gonna keep saying that these controls are bad.
Yeah.
The fact that this game does so many things that are either mean-spirited or poorly thought out. This bloom, this
Yeah,
fucking
this
graphic.
bloom's a little,
This area is the worst, but there's other areas that are just pretty bad too.
It's a little bit intense.
Just
I
this
know.
game actively wants you to buy it and then never play it. This game is not nice.
Oh, fuck right off. There were 2?
Yes, there's like 3
Yeah,
of them
I didn't know
here.
that there was one behind me, though.
It wasn't, but he was like to the side. I guess he got behind you.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. Well, this area is annoying.
Yeah.
You can't see much, and the trees don't help. Okay, 600?
600.
Were they not 500 before?
I don't know. They may have been. Maybe I'm thinking
Kill
that
the mosquito.
The serpent ring is worth.
Yeah, no, those things were giving like 36. Now it's like 43.
So it's clearly a percentage that isn't 200.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't
it's
know what
gonna
it is
build
then.
up if I'm
But
going
yeah,
against the
yeah, yeah,
phalanx.
yeah. If you go up against the phalanx, it'll totally build up.
Yeah.
That's optimal level grinding in this game is silver serpent ring, the symbol of avarice, which we could go and grab if you want to.
Well, I don't know what that is or how annoying it's
It's
gonna
the
be.
last mimic in the game.
Oh.
We should have gotten it earlier on, but
Where is it?
it's a percentage drop. It's in the Duke's archives. You were actually looking at it earlier today, without realizing it. It was you know when you walked off to the left to drink on that balcony. Mm-hmm. It's right next to that balcony.
Okay.
There's 2 crystal
What's the
hollows.
percentage?
From that one, 100.
Oh, you said it was a percentage drop.
Yeah, it's a percentage drop from any mimic in the game, but when you have 1 mimic in your game left, it is a 100% drop.
And are we sure that's the last mimic?
I'm almost positive that's the last one. Yeah.
It'll suck if it's not, because we'll have no idea where the next one is.
Do you want to try for that though?
Well, you're the one playing, so
Well,
you can
I
do
can
it
hand
if
the
you
controller
want.
back if you want.
Not really.
Okay,
Like
then
I've said, this game doesn't
I'll do it
want...
real fast then.
This game doesn't want to be played. This game doesn't want to be enjoyed. The people making it just did not seem to want you to have fun. So, no, not really. Like everything about it just feels unpleasant to me. Beginning to end, this entire game. There's been like 1 or 2 things that have been great, but it's like things that I have projected onto, characters that I decided to make up shit for.
So this game is not really... I mean, you can spin it as optimism if you really want to, but I've always interpreted this game as... Dark Souls is about being sad. It's about... it's very depressing. It's kind of about apathy more than anything.
There's better ways to get the catharsis of enjoying being sad.
It's kind of... it's a series about, like... Bad things are gonna happen, you can't stop them, so the world just keeps spinning, but people will be lost. It's I don't know how to describe... There's a word for that. It's just really, really depressing.
Like, some people will seek out depressing media because it kind of makes them feel better that they're already sad, and that's an actual thing that people do. Yeah, but you can do it without this shit. You can do it with...
Sure.
You can do it in a game with a dedicated run button. A dedicated jump button. You know what? Those are both the same thing here.
Dark Souls in the other games does have that.
Yeah, okay. Well, this one came first.
They didn't
so...
actually fix the control scheme, by the way, for the remaster. I like to point that out.
Oh, wow.
It does not have
That's
the
like
controls
the one
of
thing
Dark
that
Souls
they could
2
have
or
done
3.
to, like, redeem everything bad we've heard about the remaster.
Would be to change some of the controls.
Yeah, why are you going after
actually
these
kinda
guys
do.
anyways?
He'll come after me if I'm not killing him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true.
And I don't want to have to fight a mimic with a bunch of crystal hollows around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, there was a dude shooting at me, but I think he's done.
I think it's just these 2 guys for now. Yeah, that big swing doesn't actually do that much. And the delay on it isn't great.
You just have to time it.
Basically, there's ways to get the potential things that people seem to claim they get out of this game without playing a game that's shit. And it's like, okay, some of that's subjective, but it's like, this game's made me nothing but angry this entire time we've been through it. I honestly feel like my life was better before this game.
I don't know.
Like, in many ways.
I am gonna, really quick, I can't remember if this works or not. Like, I know this particular thing I'm doing works, but I can't remember if you can get the symbol of avarice doing this or not. So I'm just going to try it real fast.
Well, okay, so all mimics have an item in them, right?
Yeah.
So if the percentage drop
Oh, there's the symbol of avarice. Okay, and then the item it had...
so you get them both.
Yeah, the item it had was the Crystal Knight Shield.
Should we kill it anyways?
Nah, I'm just going to leave him alone.
Okay.
He's the last of his kind, man.
Okay.
I gotta have respect for that.
If you want.
Yeah, I mean, he's the last mimic left in the world. What's he mimicking?
He's not the last chest in the world.
Yeah, well, okay, you know what, you're right. maybe you're correct.
They don't mimic each other.
I guess that's technically true.
Yeah, like, how would that even work?
I don't know. I said something dumb.
So the last mimic isn't important. You gotta find out who the first one was and why they chose to be that.
Well, the symbol of avarice talks about that.
Oh, okay, show us.
Let me show you. Oh, that guy hit me with an arrow. What a big jerk.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button to bring up the menu.
Yeah, also you keep calling
Okay.
the equipment area the inventory.
Yeah, okay, so symbol of avarice, it's really obvious what that is.
Yeah.
It's just the head of a mimic. Terrible stats, by the way.
Sure.
Very, very incredibly
Visibility, 0, probably?
heavy. No, actually, there's nothing about visibility that changes.
Yeah, I know. It was a joke.
Monster head resembling a treasure chest. Once an ancient god, it is said this is the symbol of shame imposed on a long-lost clan. Exiled for the sin of avarice. The mimics in this game were people who were punished for the sin of avarice by being turned into chest monsters.
But, like, was there a... Okay,
By
so
an
it
ancient
wasn't...
god.
Okay, no, the grammar of that sentence
Yeah.
is a little weird.
I know.
So was it an ancient god was turned into this,
No.
and so was his clan?
People of the clan were, and I believe an ancient god did it. I think that's how you're supposed to read it.
Okay, translation.
Wearing this slightly raises soul absorption and item discovery, but also affects its wearer with the curse of the branded. The curse of the branded is what the mimics have. That's what the symbol of avarice basically is, and this is what it looks like, by the way. And the curse of the
Okay,
branded is look at my life. Do you see it
okay.
very slowly ticking away?
Is that how it works for mimics?
Uh,
Like if you just sort of
no.
run away from them?
No,
Oh.
it doesn't do that for mimics.
Oh.
One could make an argument that maybe the idea in lore is that mimics aren't active because if they're active, they are hurt, and then when they become chests, like when they just sit down and become non-active, maybe then they don't lose
But
their
then
health.
if you wake them up...
But if you don't, if you sit around and you just let them do things, they totally will just sit around and fight you.
Yeah.
And they won't die over time. They will, however, sit back down.
Okay.
I'm almost positive mimics do go back to their original point where they
Because
started,
that's totally
turn,
going
and then
to-
sit back down and turn into a chest.
'Cause you're just gonna forget that they were ever anything else.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to take the lore argument there, which was literally they might constantly be in pain, then maybe the idea is that they just aren't in pain anymore if they're doing that.
Oh. Maybe?
So maybe that's all that they can really think to do is go back to that area and sit down. And then maybe later on the idea would be, okay, well, I'm going to stand up in 2 hours and move to a different place, but that never happens. Or something like that. I don't know. Maybe they think they can fool somebody else. Maybe they're not trying to fool you again.
Are they undead or are they alive?
Mimics? They're human beings who have the curse of the branded, which is not the same as the curses of the undead.
But you can be double
So-
cursed.
Yes, but mimics don't respawn.
Okay.
So they are not undead, they're branded.
But other things that aren't technically dead at all respawn. Like them frogs in the forest.
Yeah, but that's
the mosquitoes.
the argument for that would literally just be because we don't want to have every enemy that isn't a hollow like disappear forever the moment you kill it.
Well, I mean, you could say that it's just a different instance of that species for some of those.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's probably the argument.
But they're always in the same places.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I think we're done, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you wanted to say?
I don't like this game. I never liked this game. I've tried to give it so many chances, and I still don't like this game.
Okay. Bye, everybody. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.